テスト。よしよし。男性、頭は大丈夫かな？音声とか。二重になってたりしないですかね？テスト、テスト。ああ、よしよし。オッケー丸。再開。カルビさんいらっしゃい。今日も今日とて。事件を解決していきます。さてさて。
I'm not saying What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
前回。いろいろな。推理をしましたね。というか、この日は何なんだろう。ちょっと整理してみますか。間違えた。事件のすべての手がかり。それをゲットしたみたいですね。というかこれでも解決パートなんだ。盗まれた貴重な紙。それを見られたのが殺害の動機かもしれない。だけどどうやって殺したのかとかそういうのかわからない。ねり丸は病弱なのでまだまだ釣りをする必要がありますね。推理。ただ単に 殺人現場にいる説明にはなりますか？待てよ。赤いのって何なんだろう。若くしたらいいのかな。これ絶対足りないやつじゃん。こんばんは、です。いらっしゃいです。なんか結論出してっていうような。感じになってる。何これ。あ、そういうことか。こういう感じで。あれ？手がかりなくないですか？これ絶対一回。
赤は迷子の推理が矛盾してることを。
なるほどな。これ何か証拠足りないでしょ。みんなは誰が犯人だと思いますか
？You met Patrick Cairns, the harpooner. Do you believe he's the murderer?
Brave to.
私がやりました。
マジかよ。ティッシュしてください。
若と言っても今来たからなんとも。
This is where I keep my
いらっ
post.
しゃいです。
A map of.
まあいっか。 とりあえず適当に整理しますか。
ちょいニコ生に広告。
ありがとうございます。わーい。結論ってどうやってやるんだ。
広告貢献にうさぎうたさんが 600PT ニコに広告しました。
ありがとうございます。こういう感じにもできるんだ。なるほど。犯人は
広告
3人に絞られたってことかな。
うさぎうたさんが 400PT ニコに広告しました。
ありがとうございます。さて、効果の融資。証券。なんだっけな。42画の父親の殺し。つまり、有価証券を独り占めしようとしたのかな。
あの船乗りは一番怪しいかな。
次に、パトリック・ケアンズが、その話をピーター・キャーリーにして、お金をもらおうとしてたのかな。つまり、パトリック・ケアンズが、自己防衛のために杭を打った。わかんないけど、 というか、なんで、このメモが落ちてたんだろう。これなんだろう。
これ確か証券のメモ。
そうですね。そうだったっけ。なんだかな。単純な話だけど。たまたま、
くるくるわら。
森が、ファースト、刺さった。どうなんだろうな。練り感じゃないと思うけど。
わこうなぎ。
ケインズ参加、ハートレー参加。セシールさんいらっしゃいです。結論を出そうとしています。
かわいい。
ありがとうございます。その心は、というか、期日は何だろうな。お金をせびりに来たみたいな感じなの。 それを受け返そうとされて、
犯人は名町ウナお前だ。
など、だと。というか、KIZ さんじゃね。
草。
だって、タバコの、大津様。このポーチを、
面白そうなゲームですね。
面白いよ。ただ、もう結論だからあれだけど。一つ考えるとすると、まず、ケインズ。ネリカンさんはもういいや。ケインズさんが犯人。という風に考えると、
W。
呼び出されて、そこで、森を使って殺した。次に、ハートレイさん。ちょっと待ってよ。今思ったんだけど、ハートレイさんと、もう一人、婦人科。奥さんが一緒に協力すれば、できるのかな。
ハートレイは手紙を隠しに行くだけかな。
そうですね。
独り立つです。
ケインズさんが、濃厚ですね。いってらっしゃいです。
私が犯人だったんですよ。っていうお約
ケンジ
束のやつ
さんでいいよ
やらないの？
マジかよ。あれ？さて、こういうのもできるんだ。
共同したらまた証拠いるかね。 頭使うのうっちゃん無理や。
頑張って頑張って。どうなんだろうな。
うなたん11歳の方がおっちゃんより賢いという。
お勉強してますからね。もう検事さんでいいや。あれ？あれ？道徳的選択ってなん？
A と B をし間違えてるとか。
これでいいや。
If you wouldn't mind, Mr. Holmes, could you explain it to me?
As I informed you on our way here, Patrick Cairns is the murderer of Black Peter.
Why bring me here? Wouldn't it be better if we were out looking for him?
That would be futile, as he will be with us in approximately 12 seconds.
Oh, well, if this is your idea of humour...
No, I just heard the front door. Prepare yourself.
Good day, gentlemen. The
None
young
of
lad
that.
gave me a note from Captain Ahab. Am I at the right address? Is he here?
Indeed, it is the correct address. But in place of your captain, may I present to you Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard?
That means...
It means, my friend, that you are arrested for the murder of Black Peter.
What? What? A trap? You think you can take me?
Here now. We'll have none of that.
And I say that we will.
痛そう。
痛い、わら。バッドエンド、わら。
わかんない。痛い。はい。
Are you all right? Are
ち
you
な
able
み
to
に、
stand?
ホームズはライト級ボクシングの経験があります。
Gore.
そうなん
You
だ
took。me by surprise, Mr. Holmes.
飛ばせるよ。
Otherwise, you would have seen what I'm capable of. Oh.
Yes, he was lucky.
Ah. But
キン
you
グク
got
リム
him.
ゾン。
It was remarkably easy. He lost his balance after he struck you.
And you practice boxing, I know. You must have hit him hard. Our fellow is knocked out.
We should call for a police cab and then take you to the hospital.
Yes, well, no need for a hospital. I would prefer to keep this between us. You know.
Of course, Inspector. The case is closed.
これまさか。違うエンドなのかな。ゲームの真実を明らかにする。答え合わせしてみますか。
間違いうなぎ。
やったぜ。
ま
ケインズさんが犯人だった。やったぜ。
よかったね。ナイス。
よかったよかった。わーいわーい。いらっしゃいです。というか、物理的に殺す手段があるの、この人だけだもんね。
やっぱりなちゃん賢いね。
やったね。
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes.
Hmm.
As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean,
せやな、わら。
certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is, the one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't
和
remember
骨
me.
です。
I'm Dr. Watson.
この人誰だろう。
We met at the Diogenes Club a few
い
years
らっしゃ
ago.
いです。
第5、ホームズ
I
は
documented
田
our
舎に突っ
encounter
込
in
ん
a
で
short
養蜂
story
家を
I
や
gave
っ
the
ている。
title The Greek
Ani?
Interpreter.
He does remember you,
そうなん
Watson.
だ。
My brother remembers
Microsoft
everything, and
か。
that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We are about to depart for the train
I
station.
know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the Crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need help. Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did
若く
not
て可
reply.
愛くて
And this is
賢い
not
家に
about
たん神やん
politics.
け。
It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I
Anikana.
choose to help, I can assure you.
That is the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further.
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the fourth car.
兄は政治家、養育系、準備系の人でいないと国のいくつかまっする
Enjoy
んだ
your
とか。
time in Staffordshire. And do please
そうなんだ。
at least write to me on your return.
あれ
予備知識
My
なしで
archive.
始めたの
I
か
can。
大
always
丈夫なの
This
か。
is where I keep my
こんに
post.
は。
まあ余裕でしょ。こんばんはです。第 庭があるんですね。
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase.
はい。
グダグダも売りの一つ。だからシリーズやってねえと以下略。
Watson?
まあ大丈夫でしょ。
頑張ってね、うなたん。またね。
またねまたね。ちゃんと第2話もあるんですね。
可愛かった。
この
What a gloomy night.
や
It
っ
was
たぜ。
warmer
完全に理解
inside
で
the
きる予
waiting
定。
hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
完全理解してるよ。
Yes, at last.
Attention!
もし
The
悪魔の
train is
娘選ん
arriving
でた
at
ら
the
負けはか
station.
めたぞ。
Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But
まあその時は
the headlight. It's faded
みんなが
away.
本当かな。
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
みんなが保管してくれるでしょ。
It's as if
そ
the
れ
train
難しい
vanished
の。
into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
なんでほんの少しでも勉強しなかったニコ百科でもいいのに。俺以外が保管する。
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin. This suitcase contains my archives. We can consult with it if needed. It
知
is
識ない
fortunate
と
that
つ
we
まら
took
な
it
いの
with
か
us.
な。
そんなことないでしょ。これこっちじゃないのか。
情をよそでいい。
Trains can't just vanish without leaving a trace. It isn't possible. Is it, Holmes?
ならいいでしょ。
First of all, let us examine
全
the
然
area
知識
where
な
the
くても
train
楽しめたから
disappeared.
大丈夫。
やせよ。
でもこのホームズシリーズは過去作品とつながってて。
松井さんいらっしゃいです。逆なの
過去作
か。
からやるべきってこと。
ああなるほど。想像するやつなんですね。
のことが出てく
This
る
is
か
the
もしれない。
place where we saw the train vanish last night.
There are no
大丈夫でしょ。いけるいける。
there are no
慢心。
the rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here. Railway sleepers, nothing unusual. A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train.
慢心ダメ絶対。
There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the
いける。
track, nor are there any other traces.
超
There
余
is
裕なの
nothing
です。
whatsoever. There are no clues, but then
大船
a
に乗ったつ
negative
もりで
result is also a result.
どんとこい
Oh,
なの
I
です。
see what you're getting at. No clues and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the...
Perhaps the
石
station
城さんは
master could
そ
lend
れ
us
で
one.
沈んだのだ。
ご飯食べ過ぎたんじゃないのか。ハロー。ハロー、エブリバディ。
これの経験が
A new telegram.
人
I
並み。
think we should meet this Mr. Robinson. Here is the train.
.ロビンソンさんは
引退した。
A telegraph. A telegraph.
ロビンソンさんは何かを運ぼうとしていた。のかな。なんかお腹空いてきちゃった。こんな時、皆さんは何を
This
食べます
map
か
will？be
いや、それ取るの。
ヤバス。お酒。
酒飲まずにはいられない。
railway post bags.
低い。チョコ。
お酒。あ、そうだ、チョコレート。
Good morning.
チョコレート
Allow me to
買って
introduce
きたんだっ
myself.
た。
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an
Waku-waku
entire
です。
train could disappear like that. And to
いらっ
think of
しゃ
all
い
the
です。
poor people inside it, the passengers,
マスドリ
the
さん。
driver.
バレンタイン王か。
ふふふ。
ください。
Could you please give us any
Ladies.
details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall.
お友達にあげる予
It's
定
not
なだ
what
けな
it
ので。
used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
According to the train composition report, there was a special
そんなに欲しいんです
wagon.
か？
What does that
俺
entail?
友達。
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows.
悲しみ、
And
わら
they're。fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. What kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting. You mentioned a problem at Bridlington station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
なるほど。
実に面白い。
実に面白い。物理学勉強しなきゃ。惹かれちゃった。
なお、部屋の望遠鏡を覗いた時にふくよかなおばさんがいたが、危ない。わお。
コアタン。
あれは顕微鏡だったよ。
顕微鏡、僕に見てたやつだね。
かわいい。
ふくよかなおばさんが可愛いってことなの。チョコ、取ってこよ。
あの人は前作前々作等にいた金融家のダニーと確か言ったはず。あとショーアップ。草。結構いっぱい出てるんだな。ミルクチョコかな、ビターかな。トマトかな。香水好きで猫アレルギー、元格闘系で何人もの男性を撃破してきたらしい。棚の奥シンクに入れたんだよ。
カム、バック、ゼアー。 カムバックなのじゃ。
おかえり。
ただいまです。ワトソン君のアップどうでしたか？
Railway post bags.
ホームズに猫で撃退されたり、画家のふりをしたワトソンに口説かれたりした。つ
This is
ま
an
んない。
absolute scandal. It's
Well,
always the
Nanda,
same with these
it's
rail
bizarre,
companies. No respect for the customer.
やったぜ。
てんでんてんねんでん。食べた。
食べたって何があるかな？何かなのかな？
二重してる。
20。
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the
123
train
とかあるん
that
だ。
vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it
切
disappeared.
符が偽
But I
物と
don't
かあ
care
るの。
because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir. Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
じゃ
My
な
name
れ
is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company?
目が
'Cause I
細い
had
と
a
かかな？
complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
プロムス。プロアームズ。
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special
オースト
wagon.
ラリア。
Yes. It was to transport my valuable
Australia
prototype
って。
safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my
なんとか食べ
invention,
ますよね。
but I was very optimistic about the
Australia.
direct
WNI.
people who were travelling on the train last night.
WNI。
You mentioned a director's board.
ワニ。
Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I
なるほど、なるほど。
will sue you.
The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean company.
Good day to you, gentlemen.
何言
How
っ
may
て
I
るの
help you?
Good day to you, sir.
どう
My
いうこ
name
と
is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I
私
see.
わかんない。
I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions. Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
この人はかなりなんだろう、真面目というかきっちりしてる感じなのかな。丸
放棄。
Apart from the
マニュアル人間とも言う。
disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual
なるほ
last
ど。
night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
新人
Confidential,
君に
you
優
say?
しく。
How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything.
シャーロック・
First
ホ
of
ームズ
all,
の
I
ゲーム
scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was
ミゼッ
not
ト
his
さんいら
right
っし
to
ゃい
do
です。
so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar
そうだよ。
telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
やばい、わら。
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors
どう
and
したの？
awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
何これ？酒ってな。お茶系。これこれ。明日は35分ですって旦那。
スペルミスの表現か。でたらめだね。次に駅でわかるかもな。そうかも。
The
なんだこれ？
insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
なるほど。
A telegraph.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
あれ？
I see that you kept your gripsack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This Robinson is
電
quite
信
a
機、確か
character.
モールス信
We
号
should
のこと。
learn more about him.
I will not move from here until
ツ
I
ーツートン
receive
ト
my
ン、ツートン
refund.
トン。
It's a scandal. An abs...
やったぜ。照れちゃいますね。えへへ。喋れないのか。確かここのチェスターフィールド。ここの駅調べてみようかな。
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please,
Huh.
sir.
What? The 18-hour 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
食物中にお酒飲むとかダメでしょ。
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station
職務。
last night?
No. Nobody,
Ne-
it
tayo.
seems to me.
W.
Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train...
なんかみんな既婚ですね。ツリート
The station master Bertram from Bridlington showed
Nani
me a
desu,
strange
Rito?
telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was
こんばんは、
tired,
ニコニ
but
コ。
I did my work. So what?
こんばんは
There's no
です。
need to be so petty.
いらっしゃいです。
服が清潔。
間違えた。
The station master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
All right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
い
Holmes,
や、ダメでしょ。
this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet.
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony can...
will I...
ダーツガール。
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not. I had thought that all station masters...
A telegraph. A fishing advertisement.
この駅長さん割となんだろう。むちゃくちゃですね。
A handcar
なんだこれ。
wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere. Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
なるほど。そのあり。つまり、私たちが見たのはこれだったってことかな。
I should use the appropriate object here. I should use the appropriate object here. I should use... I should use... I should use... I should use... I should...
どういうこと？
I should use
あ、
the
そういうこと
appropriate
か。
object here. I should...
組み立てか。
I should use... I should use...
あと何があるかな？
I should use...
おないかな？これか。
I should use the appropriate...
しよし。
I should.
木の板といかないのかな。ここにあった。やったね。
Now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson. I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle. We need to attach a headlight and a steam whistle. We need to attach.
Nani de shoukaki?
まだできないね。
よしよし。これで大丈夫かな。
The long pole is now attached. The headlight is attached. The steam.
ガザン。
Holmes, what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire extinguisher.
何で消火器？
The fire extinguisher. Now let us see what we have here. The steam whistle.
ああ、なるほど。よしよし。
Watson, I do believe that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So such a thing is possible. If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive
携帯食
archive
とかすごい
suitcase
です
onto the
ね。
cab. It made us extremely
携
unpopular
帯
with our
チョコ。
driver.
あの後ろについてるやつ、チョコだったのか。待ってよ。
携帯書庫、わら。おいしそう。
当たった。
Now we have two maps. We must combine them properly. Here
当たっ
it
た。
is. There is a side branch to the railway. Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
なるほどな。じゃあ、入っていますか。実際に
Mines. This is interesting.
実際に線路の横を馬車で走ったら結構怖い気がする。この速度で曲がったらやばいでしょ。
Here are the mines homes. They appear to be abandoned. This is an administrative panel. See what it says.
This is an information sign. Watson, you are a gentleman, and gentlemen tend to carry handkerchiefs. Might I borrow yours?
And where is your
汚い。
own?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Very well. Here it is.
ふふふ。スクラッチ。
草。
WEA coal. These mines belong to them.
The whole train just disappeared. It's unbelievable.
車輪の跡。
Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here.
あれ
Nothing Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting here. Nothing. The distance between the tracks is about 4 feet 8 inches. A lightly loaded vehicle came this way. A lightly loaded vehicle came this way. There is a wooden beam lying on the rails. A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
どういう 言葉ってばよ。
This might.
It is
まあ、
curious.
こっち
But
顔
to
に
be
何かを引
truthful,
きずったって
I
こ
am
とか
not
な。
entirely surprised.
It's difficult to follow you, Holmes.
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside. Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist,
燃やすや
please?
つですかこれ。
もうどっ
Do you
かに
have your
運んだ
pistol?
かな。
Good. Fire at this package.
誰？外しちゃった。ダイナマイトテスト。
Dynamite.
ダイナマイトかな。芸術は爆発だ。
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
みんなは誰が犯人だと思いますか？推理小説の第3。三大ルールみたいなのって
This box must be the safe.
何だっ
Let's
たっけ？
open it.
何だったっけ？
犯人は中国人のシャーロック・ホームズ。
マジかよ。というか、中国って関係あるの？ よしよし。よくわかんないけどできたからよし。
The Mexican company Caracao and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
W。
ふむ。古い母屋だから。余暇とか抜けないのかな。余暇。
マイクロフト誰？
マイクロフトっていうのは誰だっけ？よくわかんない。なんか名前は出てきた気がする。マイクロフト。なんだっけ？パソコン作ってそう。
Someone, a few feet.
なんだここ。
思った。わら。
ふふふ。
広告貢献に屍ちゃんさんが 1200PT ニコに広告しました。名探偵ウナンちゃん。こんばんは。今夜も可愛いです。
こんばんはです。ありがとうございます。いらっしゃいです。なんかビュービュー言ってる。怖い。
怪しいかも。
怪しいって何かかな。間違えた。 あれ？この人誰？とりあえずここの駅のカバーに岡田。カバーを見ようかな。
現事件の人だね。
カバ。
Don't touch anything, please.
I asked Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply,
マイクロフト。
and it is an interesting one.
シャーロック・ホームズのお兄さんでしたっけ？なるほど。
そうだった、わら。
A telegraph.
メキシコ、タイチリ。この人のカバンってどこにあるんだろう。これか。
This gripsack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
しょうがない。これが。これは。真実を知るためだから。コラテラル、コラテラル。生えてきた。超余裕。
Look, Watson, a bundle of contracts. Very
フィッティングと
suspicious.
タウンのもの
We
なの
should
です。
study them carefully.
開きいた。
An exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the
下
seller.
に引いたらダメでしょ。
Yet another exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
草。
ちょっと待って。めちゃくちゃ
Yet another
め
exclusive
ちゃくちゃす
sales
ごい
contract.
契約書ですね、これ。
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
これはいっぱいの相手に売る感じかな。
Yet another exclusive sales contract.
現状言う姿って
Mr.
すごいですね。
Robinson is the seller. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
What should we do next, Holmes?
.なるほどな。
I will not move from here until I receive...
Don't touch anything, please.
はい。駅員さんがいる。ところには来れません。触れないよ。なんかロードが入ってる。
A funny character. He
めちゃくちゃ
looks
殻が悪い。殻が悪い。
This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my...
いや、これ、メキシコのにやつになってるじゃん。
アジア人みたい。
高校じゃないの。
A greenish
Mexico
brown
da-
cigar
できたで
with
き
a
た。
strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. Ricardo.
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Turrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
メキシコのお金持ちの人ってことですね。そして心配なことがある。
Newspaper articles
なんだろう
on
な。
horse racing. hurdle, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes. Newspaper.
Betting slips for horse racing. Betting. The sums are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
A
telegram.
どれも癖が強いですね。
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar stubs. Apparently,
なんだこれ。
there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans. A greenish-brown cigar with these ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveler or a tramp.
Well concluded, my dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster
なるほど。
Station. A greenish brown... The...
駅で生活するってできるの？ホテルみたいなのかな？あるのかな？
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
マジか。
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
Is that so? Well, good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff.
「離婚したのか？」なんでだろう。
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole
駅員
bloody
さんっ
lake
て
is at
時計を持
our
っ
feet?
てるイメージがあ
Quite
るんだけ
so.
ど。
But it is strange, because according to my map, there should be a quarry here, and behind that, the lake.
How should I know?
離婚し
I
たの
only
か、
arrived
これ
here
以
a
外
few
のや
months
つと。
ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham.
葵ちゃんい
I
ら
asked
っ
for
しゃ
a
い。
quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
離婚
Did any passengers leave or board the train
あるいは売
last
った
night?
かも。
No.
離婚をするってい
I
うこと
saw
は
no one as
結婚
usual.
していたって
I
いうこと
reported
な
the
ので
train's passage by telegraph. Just the same as all the other nights.
逆説的に言えば結婚したのか俺以外のやつとっていうことになりますね。
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had
なるほど、
hoped
深
that
い。
your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon. Addiction to what?
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely, for a station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
これが必要だったってこと
There
で
was
す
a
ね。
gentleman of Mexican origin, I believe, in the waiting room. Did you notice him?
What? A Mexican? Here in the back of beyond? Are you quite sure about that?
なるほど。
Goodbye, sir.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
てさて。お掃除といきますか。あれ？
この人と他の駅長と比べればかなり不清潔かな。
なるほど。ここで滞在できるのかな。おい、開けてくれ。
Watson.
No,
Watson.
no,
Watson. Would you like some tea?
no.
走りまくってる。
どうやったら。どうやって探し物するんだろう。
The station master appears to have found himself in some financial trouble. Railway post bags.
なかなかお金って大変ですね。お金の切れ目が円の切れ目とも言いますし。わけわからぬ。どこ行って捜索するんだろう。
名探偵ウナンちゃん、私 私、朝から仕事なので寝ます。またねまたね。ゲーム頑張ってね。
またねまたね。ありがとうございます。あ、こっちか。まさかの別の場所に移動でした。
Here we are at the beach that is located near the quarry and Doncaster station. These traces were made by a carriage. Look. Nothing interesting here. The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches. The vehicle would have been The vehicle pressed this stone into the ground. It would have been quite heavy. These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
1.4M って言ってましたね。なんでや。なるほど。何これ？
An advertisement for lake cruises.
こういうのあったら入りたくなりますよね。ならないかな。特にゲームでは。なんかアクションないかなと思って。
Abandoned gypsy caravan. This place was abandoned fairly recently. An abandoned gypsy caravan. An abandoned gypsy caravan.
誰かがさっきまでいました。いましたね。
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped. The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached. A label with the name Las Zarpas.
なるほど。
どういう言葉ってばよ。まるで意味がわからんぞ。あわわわわ。はい。というわけで。今日はこれで終わろうかな。 エッサホイサ。
This place was abandoned fairly recently.
というわけで、まさか物語が続くと思わなかった。一つのエピソードで終わると思ってました。嬉しい子さん。というわけで、今日はこれで終わります。
今日のランニング。
はい、というわけで、またねまたね。バイバイ。
お疲れ様でした。
またねまたね。
お疲れ様。